The 5-step listing consultation is really simple. It starts with the property walkthrough. From there, you're going into a motivation recap and a quick resume recap. You don't want to spend a ton of time on the resume / about me / about the team. Nobody gives a shit. They don't want to hear that. They're there to figure out how you're going to sell their home. From there, we go into marketing strategy and we get into real meat and potatoes. Then we talk our pricing and positioning strategy. And then we finish with our contract terms and any objection handling. So that's one thing that I love to ask is who's the best agent in the room? Fantastic. I truly believe that no matter what your answer is to that question, you are right. So if you don't say, it's me, I am, you're right. My question to you would be then, if you're not the best agent in the room, are you the best agent for the seller? If the answer is no, call me, I'll take the referral and the listing and I'll pay you 25%. I say all that not to be cocky, not to sound braggadocious. I say all that with the understanding that if you aren't confident that you are the best person positioned to take care of that seller, maybe don't go gamble with what is likely a $500,000 transaction, $1 million transaction, a $1.5 million transaction. We're playing with large amounts of somebody else's money. You need to be confident that you can go in and help them the way that they need to be helped. What could potentially stop us from completing the sale, from completing the move? I think that's really, really smart. A couple other questions I really like to ask, and this is straight out of Phil Jones, tell me, how long have you been thinking about this? And coming from a real place of curiosity, not like interrogative. Tell me, how long has this been on your mind? What makes now the right time? That's when you really start to dig into that personal motivation. What makes now the right time? Well, my family moves on September 1st. I have to be in a place in 5 days. Real scenario that we're dealing with right now. Do you think those buyers are absolutely motivated to go? Yeah, because they're homeless in 5 days. So they have to make a move, right? So how long have you been thinking about this? What makes now the right time? Then we go into property details. Never assume that the details that you're seeing on public record are accurate. In Southern California, it is not uncommon to have unpermitted additions, whether it's bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. It's not uncommon to have ADUs, right? So please always confirm bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Are these accurate? Ask if they've made any updates to the home, anything that would impact the value. Ask if there are any defects in the property that a buyer might point out that could maybe stop us from getting the best price. The more we know about the property now, the more we can overcome any objections or issues later. And then the last part of our pre-qualification is understanding who do we need to be that would allow them to hire us. So let me ask Mr. and Mrs. Seller, what are you looking for in a real estate agent or a real estate team? Let me ask, what makes this process a 10 out of 10 for you? And most of the time they're going to say a handful of things, right? Give me the best price, effective communication, sell it quick, right? Nothing shocking there. And yet that allows us to say, well, we are the 10 out of 10. We're going to go into a strategy here in just a moment that's going to detail how we're going to get you the best price, how we're going to close on time. We're going to detail how effectively we're going to communicate with you both via text, email, and phone call.